Hey there, hi there, ho there, everybody, and welcome back to the Project Hydra server. Big week on the server this week. We will be upgrading our server to the 1.21 update. So we'll have those trial chambers, the armadillos, the new wolves in their armor, and all sorts of cool new things that we will be adding to our world. Before we get to that point, we will need to build a couple mini games. The first of which will be a explosive TNT dropping Spleef style mini game with a basalt generator and TNT duplicators. Just an all-around explosive good time. And the second one will take us high in the sky, all the way to build limit, where we will be dropping onto a platform made out of water and Lapis blocks. I guess you could say it's rather high stakes. Okay, I'll see myself out. But don't go anywhere. We got a lot of episode for you before we get to the 1.21 update, and I'm sure we're going to have an explosive and high-flying adventure. Before we can get started on our TNT extravaganza minigame, we're going to need to construct some TNT duplication modules like the one you see me standing on here. So in today's installment of Crafty Corner, I thought I would teach you all how to build a TNT duplicating device. And all you're going to need to construct one of these is the materials you see behind me. One minecart, a detector rail, 6 slime blocks, 1 target block, a sticky piston, 1 block of TNT, a fence post, and the pièce de résistance itself, a dead coral fan. This is where the magic happens right here. This is the item that causes the TNT to become duplicated and allow you to rain down an unlimited supply of explosives wherever you want. To begin the construction of your TNT duplicator, simply pillar up to an appropriate height in which you think will be safe to destroy the ground, but not the machine itself. I would recommend at least 7 blocks. Next up, you're going to want to make 2 L-shaped structures using your slime blocks. The second one will be right behind it. Your finished product will look something like this. Go ahead and take your target block and your sticky piston and move them behind the top slime block like so. This will ensure that whenever something activates the target block, the sticky piston will push these slime blocks into the next ones. Next up, we're going to want a detector rail and any old minecart. Put those right here on the first L block on the top. And lastly, take your TNT, your coral fan, and your fence and put them in this order. Take your TNT right there, a fence post on top, and your coral fan in front of the TNT. Now that you got your module constructed, you have to prime it. So by activating the target block a first time, you will see that the sticky piston pushed these first slime blocks into the second slime blocks and combining them. You'll notice that the detector rail is active, yet it is not actively activating the TNT. This is because of the fence post and the coral fan preventing the redstone from being updated. So in order to update the redstone and activate your TNT block and duplicate it, simply activate your target block again. And you can activate this as many times as you want, and it will continue making TNT drops as long as the machine stays intact. I hope that helps you build your own TNT duplicators on your own worlds. This is tested in 1.21, so it should work in the new update. And remember, if your friends don't find you captivating, they should at least find you crafty. Now, if you'd excuse me, I'm gonna go have a blast. And a blast I shall have. I only needed 2 shulker boxes full of resources to construct this minigame in particular, and all I have to do is find a nice place to build it out of the way from any major racetrack or attraction. You know, quite honestly, I think I could build it right here. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? TNT go out of control and blow up some sensitive redstone? Yeah, it'll be fine. Everything is in its place, and the TNT duplicators are primed, and we are ready to test this on the server. The point of this game is to stay inside this obsidian square longer than all of your opponents. As soon as somebody flicks that lever, the system above will be primed, and players will have to dodge and weave when these TNT blocks are going to be randomly dropped on top of us. And this platform here is a giant basalt generator, meaning whenever one piece is destroyed, the other generators will fill in the gaps. The TNT will blast holes into the arena, but it will eventually heal itself back up. Now, I'm a huge fan of redstone randomizers. If we look at these dispensers here, I put in a powdered snow bucket as well as 2 pieces of bone meal, which means I've now created a 1 in 3 chance that whenever this redstone dust is activated, this dispenser will pop up a block of powdered snow. And when it does, this observer will detect that and activate the TNT duplicator. If the dispenser decides to choose a bone meal, it won't actually get ejected from the dispenser. So as the game is playing, this redstone circuit is going to go round and round and round, activating the note blocks, and each of the 8 TNT duplicators has a 1 in 3 chance of activating. I think it's time we see this contraption in action. Hop up on here, flick the lever, and hop in. Oh, it's going fast already. Oh dear. Oh no. No, 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 no. Yep. I may need to adjust the piston volume. I just realized I didn't put anything beneath the floor. I might get crushed. Oh no. Ah! I think that might be the highest Minecraft score I've ever achieved. Gotta turn it off, gotta turn it off. Uh-oh. Did I break it? Oh no, I broke it. No harm done. I was able to fix the machine. The only thing I have to do is dig a larger hole underneath my obsidian box so that the TNT doesn't sit there and blow up the pistons. But otherwise, I would call this minigame finished. And speaking of finishing things, we have one more minigame to build before we update the server. And I happen to have all these resources ready to go for the next build. And of course, this one is going to take players way up into the sky. In fact, all the way to build height, where they will be jumping into a pool of water, trying to cut off other players from having a safe passage to the ground. The way they do this is by placing blocks of lapis lazuli on the ground, which kind of blends in with the water textures. So it's going to make it very tricky to spot which blocks are safe to land on and which ones will bring you to an untimely and early demise. Let's get started. I never realized what a great view it is from all the way up here. Right now, I'm sitting at build height, 320 blocks in the air, and I can see every single one of my racetracks. The concept of Leap of Lapis is players ride the bubble vaders all the way up these colored tubes, and they place a block after landing in the water. And we can do a couple different difficulties. So when we go down, it takes a long time to drop. Eventually you'll land in the water, and after you do, you place a block. For easier difficulties, you can do the magenta concrete. For the harder difficulties, you can add a block of lapis on top, and it kind of blends in with the water itself. Look at that. Lastly, I'm thinking for some extra spicy difficulty, you put glass blocks in. Specifically blue glass, because then it's almost impossible to tell which is safe and which isn't. Let's fly up and see if we can tell the difference. Did I say fly? I actually meant ride. We built these tubes for a reason, you know. And we look down. I can clearly see the magenta, and I can kind of see shadows of the lapis, but I do not see the glass at all. We gotta jump. For science! I think this is the glass side. I don't want to be on the glass side. I did not see the glass at all during my descent. I'm going to declare glass blocks an impossible difficulty. Now all we have to do is wait for our friends to come online and we can playtest these mini games.
Wait.
What do you mean wait?
We gotta do the intro first.
Okay.
Hello and welcome back to another Fando Man video. First of all, subscribe before you even know if this video is gonna be any good or so. And after that, you can do whatever, just don't unsubscribe again. And now let's start.
Excellent. Thanks for the introduction, Sheep. We are playing Leap of Lapis. Do you want to play... Do you want to play this easy, hard, or impossible?
Let's start with easy.
Okay. We will both go back and forth, placing blocks and jumping until one of us dies. And then once you do, you lose a life. After you lose 3 lives, you're out of the game.
I was not listening.
So you jump down. You land anywhere in the water. And then I would recommend placing a block where you landed, but that's optional.
All right, I'm jumping.
Okay, I'm watching. Nicely done.
All right, I'm gonna make a smiley face.
I'm gonna help you make the smiley face.
Yes.
Should give it a nose.
I don't think we have space for that. I was thinking eyebrows.
Okay. My chat is calling it a dead cyclops. I see it.
Looks like it's goggles, no? That's cool.
Oh yeah, the eyes are back. I was gonna ask myself, am I gonna regret making these to build height? And to be honest, each one of these towers took like 10 minutes to build.
I feel like it could have been a bit more further down, but it's fine.
Speaking of further down, I think that's where I'm gonna build the eyebrow. Now it's a heart.
What, Fando? Don't do it.
No, I have to.
You have so much to live for.
I'm
I
going to
think. I don't really
360,
know.
720,
Okay,
480
jump
no
already.
scope. Let's go. What if we made nether portals and made them like one block apart in the nether that allowed you to get up here? That honestly would be quicker than these bubble streams.
Or you could add like elevator music. Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Yay.
Oh no, I'm starving.
Yeah.
Let's go quick. 3, 2, 1, go.
Totally. Yep.
Oh, the damage is distracting me.
Also, if I lose,
Don't-
it's because you had none for advantage.
There's a
because you
skeleton.
got- oh,
There's
God.
a skeleton.
Oh, I'm gonna jump.
Save yourself.
Good it. I'm
Ooh,
safe. I have the remains of the skeleton, but I can't eat it.
I know.
Sadly.
It would have been nice to get that spider eye and get some food. I'm just gonna go every time I get to the top. I'm not gonna wait anymore. Oh,
Great decision.
how did I not set my spawn all the way over there? Be right there.
Yep. Don't forget to bring the food. Yes.
I go.
I go.
Oh boy, oh boy. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hey! Okay, here I go. Oh, I missed. Wait a minute. Why didn't I set my...
Did you forget?
I didn't forget. I swear I clicked that bed. It says respawn point set on stream. Everyone can verify this right now. If I die once more, you win.
Yay.
I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Yeah. It's like a spooky face skeleton guy now.
How dare you?
Oh man, I didn't even hit the top of the tower. No, no, I was there. So hop inside, and basically the last person alive wins.
You go first.
Okay, flip the lever before you jump in. We have a regen beacon on.
Wait, punch me up. I'm sure this will work.
Okay, flick the lever as you hop in. Okay,
Where is it?
it's right behind you, next to that piston with the log on top of it. It's right there. Yeah, right there. Right there.
Oh.
Yeah, flick that and hop in. Ah! You think you're safe in that corner? Each one of these TNT duplicators is randomly timed.
Oh no.
Music is fire. Ah!
Screw it. I'm coming back in.
The game is kind of loud. I gotta turn piston sounds down.
I don't think I'm good at this
Ah! This is it's TNT Spleef. Up. I'll let you go in first. Up, we're going.
Oh, oh my god.
I was like, well, why are you just standing there? You were just
I didn't know I was gonna do that much damage.
Uh-oh. I see a,
Yeah.
I see something broken downstairs. Something is very much broken down there.
Is there a chance I could have managed to do such a thing?
It's not your fault.
Alright, good.
I think I know exactly what went wrong, and I'm not that bothered by it. So
I don't think it's supposed to be like that.
I'm dead. Well, that was fun. It was nice to get together with some people and test my new mini games. but now it is finally time for us to update the server to 1.21. Oh goodness, I'm kind of nervous for this one actually. Hopefully it doesn't break anything on the server, but there's only one way to find out. Okay, we finally upgraded to 1.21. Let's see what the server looks like. Oh. Something tells me we're not on Project Hydra anymore.